Hi everyone, thank you for taking your time and joining us today, and welcome to our webinar on GPT assistance in Freshchat and Freshdesk. And a short notice, this webinar will be recorded. My name is Victoria Schweitzer. I'm the Customer Success Manager at Swedbyte. We're also gladly invited an expert from Freshworks, Ramesh Muraliaran, who will help us to understand the Freddy AI, both in Freshchat and Freshdesk, much better today. A few words about Swedbyte. We are preferred partner to Freshworks, grounded in 2011, and we helped a lot of our customers, and of course keep helping from everything starting with business consulting, migrations, trainings, integrations, custom software development. And one of the news that is related to our topic today is that we can also help to build the integration which helps the bot to pick and that put in the data in your customer systems. Right. The agenda for today is pretty straightforward. Ram will present a demo of the launched Freddy AI functionality and Freshchat. Then we will discuss the upcoming updates of Freddie AI in Freshdesk, and we will conclude our meeting today with a Q&A session. I will not reveal any secret if I say that we live in the age of big data, where AI is literally everywhere, and this wide-range tool challenges us to rethink how we value the information, how we analyze the data, and which is more important, how we use the results and outcomes in our decision-making. And particularly, when it comes to repetitive tasks or detail-oriented tasks, AI can help us to manage these jobs much quicker and with relatively few errors. And if we go straight forward to our topic today, and the question is, how will AI transform the customer experience? Of course, there are a lot of consequences of AI engagement. And here we would like to present some of the shifts, the main shifts, in our opinion, that will change the game. And these shifts built up the strategic changes in customer approach. The first one and the biggest impact of AI on customer experience, like fast responses, is by making it automated, fast, and hassle-free. Like take these chatbots that we're already using, right? And we use them in various customer engagement scenarios. And it's where we can reach fast responses, better SLA, etc. The next one, most interesting, I think, is the predictive personalization. And this is the ability to predict the user's actions based on their previous behavior. And this is both predictive personalization and understanding user sentiments better. They are closely correlated to the theory of mind. And theory of mind is the psychological theory idea, which means that people have thoughts, people have feelings, and all of these affect their behavior. And what AI will do, already does, is that AI learns the language analysis to analyze the customer behavior and also to make the right determinations. What all is it for? Right, it's for boosting customer satisfaction. And of course, no doubt that AI can help us to manage the inquiries 24/7 when our team is, for instance, busy or unavailable. And these are, as already mentioned, the main shifts, in our opinion, that will be transforming our customer experience. Right, so Freshworks brings GPT to Freddie AI and really changes the game as well. I will not take more time than this and stop sharing my screen. And Ram, please, the floor is yours.
Thanks, Victoria. That was a nice introduction to AI. I think many of us have been hearing this word AI as something very phenomenal for the last 3 to 4 months. So we might see a lot of radical change in the way we work, and how AI is aiding us to support us for the work we do. And talking about AI, right? Though it requires an human, though AI is a self-learning and a deep learning platform, it requires some human intervention because the sixth sense which we have is not available with AI. So it takes decision on its own. It might be good, it might be bad. So we need few of the intervention in the AI so that it takes good decisions only. Hence, we have restricted some of the flows which AI can do, like reply to the mail automatically, etc. Like we have restricted those things because those things need a human intervention, and the user intervention is always helpful. And we have not matured to that stage of AI where it can be automatically delivered to the end customers. Like Victoria said, AI is the word for the next 10 years or next decade. Let's see how we as Freshworks are moving towards the AI. And let me just demo you a few instance of ChatGPT features which we have pre-built with Freshchat as on date. We have a lot of new things coming up for the Freshdesk as well as for the Fresh Marketer, which is the marketing side of the platform. So let me just give you an overview. Before that, let me introduce myself. So myself, Ram Bhavesh, working with Freshworks for almost a year now, and I handle partnerships, and I basically handle partnerships of the Nordics region. And let me directly take you into one of the demo, right? So this is the Freshchat instance, which you might have been using for a lot of days. But now in Freshchat, if I instead of an agent scrolling through each and every messages, like what is the message a customer has did, what is the message an agent has did, if I want to know the summary of the conversation, I can simply click on this summarize. So this is one of the feature which has been included via the ChatGPT OpenAI, where it gives me a summary of the conversation which we have had with the end customers and what the agent has done. So
Ram,
when
I'm very sorry for interrupting you, but I don't see your screen. Did you share the screen?
Oh, I shared it. Okay, sorry. Sorry for it. I thought I had shared my screen.
Yeah. Sorry for interrupting you, but yeah.
No problem. That's good. Yeah. Okay, now can you see my screen?
No? Wait a minute. Yes.
Okay, right? Okay. Sorry for that, guys. So this is the Freshchat which we have been using for days and for years, right? And in Freshchat, if an agent is working on a conversation and there has been a bot conversation which has triggered, and he wants to know what is the summary of the conversation which the bot has said, so that what the agent will do nowadays is he will just go on each of the bot conversation. He will try to understand what the bot has responded, what the customer has responded. Then he will try to create a summary of that. But instead of those things, I have a summarize button nowadays where I can just click on summarize. Once I click summarize, if you see, it will automatically give me the complete context of the conversation, what the bot has had with the customer, and how the agent can help them to resolve the conversation. So this is one of the features which is launched with the OpenAI ChatGPT function inside the Freshchat. And this summarize function is also extended to the ticketing module, that is Freshdesk from H2 of 2023, that is Q3 of 2023. We can see this go live for the Freshdesk ticketing also. Any questions on the summarize side?
So did you say that this feature will be also in the normal help desk ticket system?
Correct. This will be available in ticketing solution from Q3 of 23, maybe from July, August 23. Any other questions?
I think they may appear in the Q&A session maybe afterwards, but you can continue, please. Yeah.
No problem. So this is the first feature which you have launched with the ChatGPT AI function inside the Freshchat. Second feature, okay, what is the value addition this gives is the agent need not scroll through the entire conversation to know the context. He gets the context readily, and it provides the product. It improves the productivity of an agent thereby helps in resolving the conversation in a quicker way and delivers the customer satisfaction instantly. And apart from summarize, assume I, as an agent, typing in randomly with my colloquial language, can you help with this convo so I can help customer. So I have just typed out in a very colloquial way, right? If I want to give a formal way, or if I want to rephrase this into a more of a formal way of communication, I have something called rephrase. Once I click this, it rephrases the entire conversation which I want to have with the customer. So now we will have a formal way of communication with the customer, and the agent also need not worry about the conversation he needs to do with the customer. He can just click on the rephrase and he will be provided with the complete grammatically correct sentences inside the Freshchat itself. This is the second feature which you have launched with the OpenAI ChatGPT function, which is the rephrase.
Question.
Yeah.
Will you support Swedish?
Yes. So as on date, that is all the features is gone live only for English. For multi-languages, we are launching in by June of 2023. We will be supporting 54 languages by June 2023. So Swedish, Dutch, German, everything is on the pipeline.
And will this feature also be in the normal ticketing system?
Yes, all the features I'm explaining now will also be available on the ticketing solution by July 23, July or August. Even with the multi-language support. Initially, we have chosen Freshchat because Freshchat is more of a conversational way of support. Hence, we thought we will launch it with Freshchat, then extend to every other products. Any other questions, or can I move on to the next one?
Please move on.
Okay, fine. So you have seen two of the key features which you have launched in Freshchat, right? Let me show you another key features which will be very helpful for the admins as well as the agents. So I want to add an FAQ or a solution article. I want to ready a solution article based on the inputs I have from my organization. Let me type replacement as one of the solution article I want to type upon. So I'm just giving some inputs, replacement, day, time. I'm just having a button here called generate article. What it does is it automatically generates article based on the keywords I have provided. Let me just see what is the article it's getting created. So this is just a random input I gave. So let me put replacement Saturday and Sunday 1 week. Let me try to generate an article with this. Sorry for that. Yeah. If you see here, it shows me the list of replacement timelines which I have for the organization. And with the keywords you provide, right, it automatically generates article which is needed for the admin or for the organization or for the agent. With this, an agent need not think upon like what is the article he has to type out, what is the time he has to spend on articles, so on and so forth. This will be generated automatically. And if you have a list of similar articles available in your platform, it takes inputs from those also to generate this. And if you want, you can rephrase the article also, because we have provided the rephrase option here also. If you want to rephrase, you can rephrase. Everything is done with the help of OpenAI. Any questions on?
So did it? Did it? How did it come up with the text? Did it use some generic ChatGPT content, or did it use the content in Freshdesk from previous tickets and solutions and whatever?
Yeah. So as of now, it will be using a mix of both. It will search for the inside Freshchat, what are the articles available with the replacement and timeline tag keywords. Then it will also search for the articles available publicly in the OpenAI. It will incorporate both and give us an article which is fruitful for us. So it involves both the things.
Sorry, you said as of now it generates the article, the text using the both. Okay, but are you intending on recreating or updating the function to generate just from a public article or only from Freshdesk, the one that the company organization has written?
Yeah. As of now, we have launched it only within the Freshchat, whatever article is available. For public article, it is in the pipeline. We are planning it by only Q4 of 23. So it will search the public article also and give us an update. It will give us a 3-4 article suggestions, and we can choose the article which we need. That is in the plan, and we are launching it by Q4 of 2023. And this also will be available across multiple languages.
There is also a question in the chat I will also read up. Will there be any customization options for these features? For example, changing the tone of the rephrased reply?
Sorry, what is? Let me just see the questions personally. Will there be customization for example, changing the tone of reply? Yes. Okay. Before going on to that, these are the features which we have launched as beta as of now with Freshchat. So we have something in the roadmap for May, June of 2023. Let me show you what are those. Then let me answer these. Maybe that will be helpful for you.
Of course.
Okay. So we have seen these are live, where rephrase is live, solution article generation is live, smart replace and summarization are live. Smart replace is still not live, it's still under test. So it will be live only by April end or May. So in April, what we are going to see is L1 to L2 summarization. For example, you have raised a query which needs an internal team to be solved. So you can summarize the complete context in a L1 to L2 summarization and give it to the internal team. That is going live in April. And second one is tone enhancer and message expansion, which you asked in the chat, right? If you want to rephrase it based on the tone which we need, that is also possible. That is launching by end of April. And we have something called quality score. So what quality score is? It measures how satisfied the customer is with respect to the reply you have given. It understands the customer's sentiment and tells you whether the customer is happy with the reply, customer is neutral with the reply, or customer is not happy and you need to provide a better tone and better messages for the conversation. Everything is coming live by end of April. And we also have something called email inside the Freshchat. Maybe I think customers, Swedbyte would have conducted a session on the Freshchat where email is available within the Freshchat. Let me just show you. So this is the WhatsApp conversation I had, right? Instead of WhatsApp, I can have email also as one of the channel within the Freshchat. This is already live from January 2023. And we are bringing that feature of summarization and also rephrasing for the email also by end of April. And finally, on the data anonymization, right? Like whether this is GDPR complement or what we are doing it. So as of now, OpenAI is available only in US servers. It's not available in Europe servers. But whatever option we are triggering or whenever we pass an API, everything is passed through Microsoft Presidio. So Presidio anonymize everything, whatever the content you are searching in the OpenAI, and it gives back the content, right? That also gets anonymized and then gets published inside the Freshchat. Any questions?
Is there in your plan? Is there any functionality to help the help desk agent with the suggestion of an answer? Like if you get a question and it suggests that previously you usually answer in this way. Is that in the plan as well?
Yeah, that's where the message expansion comes in, right? It'll give you the complete context, like what is the reply you can do, because this has been the reply you have been following for so long. So this message could be fruitful in helping you resolve this conversation. That's where message expansion and tone and answer comes in. That is already in the plan. It is going live by end of April. I don't have the date, but it's going live by end of April.
How does that look? And can you do a small demo
not
then?
like, I don't have access to this because it is going only in beta phase by end of April. Maybe we can arrange a one more call once all these features are live. I can take you through the demo of all these things and what value it brings into the customer also. Maybe Swedbyte can help me with the webinar when it's ready.
Yeah, definitely a good idea.
Yes. And on the conversation, I have given you what is in the roadmap for April. And for May and June, that is for the Q2, we have smart replies. Like you asked, right? Based on the previous conversation, what it can suggest, that is going live. And apart from that, what is the overall across internet it takes in, what is the replies has been for these type of queries. And it provides the suggestion of those things also. That is going live by May. It does not only see your Freshchat, I mean your product instance, but also it takes in the globally available replies for all these and gives you a suggested answers for resolving the particular conversation. All these are going live by May and June. We don't have a particular date because it's everything is work in progress, and we have a lot of quality testing going in internally and bug resolving. Hence, I don't have a particular date, but all these things will be launched before Q2. This is on the conversation side of view. If I take what it AI brings into the bot side of view. So like I shown you, right? Bots to agent summarization. Instead of I click on the summarize option, whenever a bot's conversation is transferred to an agent, the chat will automatically provide the summarization of the conversation what the bots had with the end customers. That is going live in this month. That is the end of April. And also there is an auto generation of variants. Like on rephrase, you asked me, right, whether I can give a particular tone for the bots conversation, not for the end customer conversation. I'm talking about the bots. Whenever a answer bot is being used, if I want to give a different type of answer with a similar phrase, auto generation of variants is also possible inside the bots, inside the answer bots. And apart from this, we have something called automatic API creation. So what it basically does is you just need to give an input. For example, I want a put call for updating the ticket. I can just type in put update ticket. It will give me the JSON script. I can automatically copy that script and put inside the API. I can just put in the key. Then I can automatically call the API. Instead of manually typing the codes, we have enabled an automatic way of creating API JSON script inside the Freshchat itself. That is going live in May. Any questions so far on the conversation on bots? Okay. Then let me move on to the Freshdesk side of thing. That is a ticketing based side of thing. Like I told you, summarization, rephrase, solution article generation are planned for this month, but it will be available only in the beta phase for internal users. It will be available to the external users only by June or July of 2023 for the ticketing side. And also we have something called tone enhancer and draft email generator, which generates the draft email which you have to reach out for the outbound mails, and also the quality score. Like I told you, how satisfied the customer are, how satisfied the reply you have as an agent has given to the customer. All this quality score will be going live by this quarter, Q2 of FY23, but it will be live only to the customers by Q3 of FY23. That is July, August of FY23. This is the product roadmap which we have for the Freshdesk side of things. Any questions, team?
In what plans will this be available?
Okay, this is available only for the enterprise plan as on now. And we are not planning to, we are planning to expand it to Pro plan. But once we have launched all the features, then only the bifurcation of which will be available for Pro, which will be available for enterprise will be known. So we need time till maybe Q3 of 23, that is July, August, to know exactly whether Pro plans will also be having any of these features. And this will be available for all, like Freshchat standalone, Freshdesk standalone, Freshchat Omni, Freshdesk Omni channel, whatever, what can I say, product you are using, it will be available across platforms. It is not only limited to the standalone products, it is also available on the Omni channel side. And if you are using Freshchat with the Fresh Sales Suite, there also this will be available. The beta can be accessed across, but we need a, what can I say, understanding, because we still, there is a legal issue going on with whether this is GDPR complaint or not, whether the data are anonymized or not. So we are day by day we are also learning. And since some of the countries like Italy are trying to ban this because of the GDPR issue, we need a understanding between the customer whether they want to use it, knowing the risk or not. Then only we will be able to enable this with the end customers. Once this issue is sorted, which we are expecting by May of this year, everything will be going live for all customers.
All right. Thank you very much, Ram, for presenting and sharing with us this interesting inputs, insights, and upcoming updates. It's really exciting how revolutionary it develops, right? Yeah.
This is just a basic which we have launched. There is a lot more coming in the upcoming days. Maybe June or end of May or early June, we can have another call where we will be giving some other advancements which we have bought inside our products. Also, I can be able to show you on the ticketing side how it is looking like.
Sounds like a very good plan.
Sorry.
Yeah. More questions, thoughts, anything you would like to share?
Nothing specifically from my side. No. If anyone is interested on signing up for the beta program, we need a consent from your side. Like till date, this is not GDPR complaint, so we need to understand what is the risks it is having. Once all these legal issues are sorted, which we are expecting by May, we can enable the beta for you also. As of now, we have restricted only for the internal users because of the legal issue which need to be sorted out.
Right.
Sure, Victoria. Anything from your side, please feel free to reach out to me or to Victoria. We will be there to support you on this. We can have a catch-up session on June 1st week if everyone is good.
Yeah, I think it will be our next step, definitely, of course.
Sure, Victoria. I'll be happy to present it. Since you as Swedbyte also are still not having this feature, I can understand. Because like I told you, it's still under a very small circle whether GDPR is compliant or not, data are anonymized or not. That's why we are still having that soft line. In end of May, we expect every legal things to be sorted out. So even Swedbyte will be having access by end of May.
That's very good news. Thank you.
Sure.
Right. Anything else? Anyone? Yes, we booked 45 minutes and I think we are pretty ahead of the time today.
Yeah, we still have 10-15 minutes left.
Yeah. Right. I think you will take your time to think about this, maybe to ask questions in the next session in June. And I just want to share my screen back to quickly wrap it up for today, because I think we're running a bit ahead. So we already had the Q&A session, and thank you, Ram, for helping us with the questions and the answers. And as I said, if we're running ahead of the time, and I just want to thank you for taking part in this webinar. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact either me or Ram, so we can help you further with the questions. And literally, it's everything from my side as well for today. Yeah. The last chance to share anything or ask the questions before we wrap it up. All right, then see you on the next session in June, and have a nice day ahead. So
Have a
bye.
great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.